morning, day 13 of Move More in March with Ellie from My Body Works. Today I'm getting ready to go out for my morning walk. I've been walking every morning for at least a month now, and I started off with just trying to get in 1,200 steps, and now I'm up to a mile. It takes me about 20 minutes, and I just walk back and forth on the driveway. Today, I woke up a little tight in here, and so I'm going to do a little bit of movement to get me ready for my walk. So I'm going to start with standing, and actually I'm just going to do this in standing. I'm going to find my greater trochanters and move forward and back. And when I do these movements, I'm going very slow and very small movements because I'm feeling. And this, when you go really slow and small, you can feel small connections, small changes. So as I go forward, I'm feeling or imagining each vertebra opening up and lengthening in the front here. And then as I go backward, I'm feeling each vertebra in the back. And that's sort of where I want to focus today. I'm going to actually just put my thumbs on my spine, alongside my spine. And I'm going to go forward and help myself to lift up and backward. Forward and backward. And you notice my hips have dipped down a little bit in that space, and they go up. My favorite movement is the rotation. And what I want to say about that is this, you'll notice this is sort of a walking motion, right? So the leg that you have most of your weight on is your active leg. It's not the leg that lifts up in walking. It's the one that's on the ground. And when that hip goes back, what does this hip do? The leg's kind of like a floating leg. Its reflex is to lift up when you come back here. When you go forward, it also lifts up, because this is what's active. Okay? So you don't have to lift the leg all the way, especially if your balance isn't great. So you can just step forward, but you'll notice when this goes this way, this goes that way. And when you go backward, and then try it with the other leg. Sometimes I just do this. This is my weighted leg. It's my active leg. This is what's moving. Now try the other leg. When I used to walk really fast especially, I would walk like this with my head up. So now I'm very mindful of where my head is, because I don't need to lead with my chin or my neck. I consciously think about leading with my nose. My nose, my eyes are going forward. Not up, not down. If you're looking down, you're going down. Okay? We see people walking like that, right? So if they can, if you can lift your head so that you're looking where you're going. Nose forward and sternum forward. You don't want this to be like this if you're heading down. Sternum forward, nose forward, knee forward. Ready? And you notice my head, I could turn my head. In my movements, I could turn my whole body. And that line comes from the floor all the way up like that. But if I'm walking, I want to be forward. I want my head to stay forward. So that movement goes like that. And I find that if you do this in front of a mirror, you can kind of watch yourself. You'll notice if your shoulders are up or if you're slumped forward. Videotape yourself. And you can see, what does your body look like when it's walking? And what does it feel like when you have optimal ease of movement? So that's it for today. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.